Yeah, I'm large screen. Of course, we're Facebooking, aren't we?
We are doing Facebook Live, and I'm trying the YouTube Live also. So it said I had to rotate my screen and get that fixed. So we'll see what it looks like afterward. We may have to delete it, but we'll see.
Now, I've been looking at my Savannah Hascam where it goes across the bridge there, and I noticed there's no movement. Has Lorraine been messing with that, or
she may have, or I don't know what it is, but mine was working just fine. Yeah. So there's a little red or green dot in the upper right hand corner of the screen, and yours is red. So I'm not sure why it's not loading.
But I am getting the current picture.
Yeah, there's a current picture when you log in, but it's not a live picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
And but all the temperatures and dew points and total rainfall and lightning, wind speed, all that's correct, right? Yeah.
It looks,
close anyway.
It looks close. It's not. Temperature says 64 degrees, so that's about right. I think
that is about right. Any fires this week?
We have had a week ago Sunday. I guess it was a week ago Saturday night when the rain come through. We did have, or no, yeah. What is today?
Today is Tuesday, according to Paul Abrams.
So anyhow, it was last week when the rain come through. We did have a house fire down in the Wind Springs area, in the Port Lane down in Pickwick area. So it's one of those that it's a possibility it was struck by lightning, or there could have been something else too. But it was in the bottom along the edge of the river lake there, and hard to get to. One of those.
I know you mentioned house fire, and I saw this morning that they had left for me. Fire Prevention Week is 5 through 11 October.
Yes, Fire Prevention Week kicks off this next Sunday, and that is the annual Fire Prevention Week across the whole United States. So we observe that, and we have actually we started basically kicking it off yesterday with the school visits. So Sparky and the fire truck, and they go to the schools.
How's Sparky doing, by the way?
Well, he's good, and he's actually headed out to Savannah Christian Academy this morning.
He's not as young as he used to be.
He's getting old. Sparky and Smokey the Bear. It's Smokey Bear, not the Bear.
Smokey Bear.
Smokey Bear. I was corrected last week when I told the forestry that.
You should not be making those kind of errors.
But Smokey is 75, I think.
75 years old. It's still going.
Still going, yes. So, but no, this we do, because actually next week is the fall break for the Hardin County schools. So it coincided with the Fire Prevention Week. So we're starting this week with school visits, and then we're doing the following week after they come back. So, but we do have scheduled a our annual Fire Prevention Day. We set up out at Lowe's, and Lowe's has always been good to work with us and support us on setting up our fire prevention activities out there in on the parking lot, and it's going to be October the 11th this year, sort of the.
Because that will be on a Saturday.
Saturday, closing out the Fire Prevention Week. So we're going to be live out at Lowe's, and we have our setup, Sparky, stuff for the kids. We got, I think we're going to do the same as we did last year, the candy, hand out candy for the kids to get them an early Halloween starting, So that's the plan. October 11th from 10 to 2. So come by Lowe's and see us out there. So
well, if you'll hang with me just a minute, I'll take just a real short break.
We got a few things we'll talk about. Let's see. Coming up, we're going to have the burn permits are going to be required in a couple weeks.
Beginning.
Yep. So
We'll go back and talk about that in just a moment. Back with Hardin County Fire Chief Melvin Martin right after this.
At Walkertown
Okay,
Auto Body
we're
Shop,
gonna hang
we are
out.
a friend of your bad
Stay with us
situation.
on
We specialize in giving you back the
Facebook
look your
and
vehicle
YouTube.
deserves. We're not just a repair shop.
I don't know why
We're
it
a family.
didn't want me
That's
to
why
do
customers
the
keep
flat.
coming back. Trust,
To do what?
integrity, and
On
respect.
my
Quality
big
you
screen
can
here, I
always
couldn't
depend
do.
on
I
at
had to do it
Walkertown Auto Body
horizontal. I
Shop.
couldn't do
Oh,
vertical.
okay.
Located just off
Or
Pickwick Road South
vertical.
at 40
Couldn't do
Lane,
horizontal.
Savannah.
That's what it is.
Call 731
But we'll see.
925
Well, you're the pro. I don't.
2232. Walkertown Auto Body Shop. For
I don't
all your real
understand
estate
that
auction
stuff.
needs, look no further than Heritage Auction Company.
I think
They offer a
sometimes
wide
those-
range of services
they
from
just do what
estate
they wanna do.
auctions
Mhm.
to online bidding for
We'll
consumers.
see.
No job is too small for this team of professionals. From
But yeah,
personal
we
property
had
auctions, real estate auctions, or even
good
small equipment auctions.
rain,
Heritage
and so
Auctions
that's
is here to
helped
help.
our
For more information,
call
give them a
volume
call
some.
at
Get it down.
731-925-3534. When you think auctions, think Heritage.
Bob's Discount Pharmacy is here to supply all your pharmaceutical needs. We offer drive-through or curbside services
Oh, my
or
next
in-store
song there
shopping
said
for your
something about
convenience. We accept most insurance
World on
plans,
fire.
including state
I
insurance.
guess we'll
If you want to live well for
hold
less
off
and
on
feel
that.
like you're
Oh, yeah, we
personal
don't
item
need that.
number,
Yeah,
give
we
us
don't
a
need
call
that one.
at 731
Good morning, DJ Finch is
925
watching. So
or
good
come
morning,
see us at
DJ. He's our
555
district
Pickwick Street,
chief
Savannah,
down in
Tennessee.
the
We're open from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Pyburn,
We are here to
District
serve
7
you.
area.
Bob's
Towards
Discount
Counts.
Pharmacy.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Melvin Martin. Melvin Martin, Hardin County Fire Chief in Savannah, and you have been doing this now for what, 3 years?
These live morning shows.
No, fighting fires.
Oh well, the fighting fire has been a little longer than 3 years.
Yeah.
You had
50.
10 times that, and then you get close. But no, it's 1989. If anybody remembers
Now,
that.
who was the fire chief before you? Do you remember?
So, Buddy Lewis
Okay.
was the fire chief for a
Okay.
few years, around 2002 to 2004. And before that was Jim Berry.
Okay, I
If
remember
you
Jim.
remember Jim Berry, and Jim Berry was here from, of course, he was the county chief and the city chief for a long time.
At the same time.
At the same time,
Okay.
yeah. So until the early 90s, from 1981 to the early 90s.
Okay.
And then they split off the county fire department in the city, and then he was the chief of the county, Jim Berry was, until he retired in around 2000, 2001, I think it was.
So you've pretty much been doing this since then, right?
So 2004, this is my 21st year.
Do you occasionally have something new that you say, well, I never expected?
There is.
To see this happen.
It's always something. Seems like there's something different and something interesting, and people do find new ways of. I'm not gonna of doing different stuff. But sometimes it's the same stuff again, and that's we see like the fire calls and the higher risk areas of we have different parts of the county that are higher risk, and you do see areas a little bit in the lower income areas. Sometimes you have a higher risk of fire. But it's just everybody can, with the Fire Prevention Week coming up, everybody can be prevent fires, and just keeping remembering some of the number one things we do see is cooking. So stay with your in the kitchen, in the area when you're cooking. Don't forget it. Then we do see heating related
Always
fires
in the winter
in
time, right?
the fall and the winter time. The first cold snap comes in, we usually see something. So now's a good time to think about your heating set, for this winter. Get it checked out, get the furnace cleaned out and everything like that, the chimney. So it's
I noticed on Melvin, excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but on the little memorandum they left me overnight about Fire Prevention Week, they mentioned lithium batteries, and those little ones like you use in what do they call them, 30-32s and all those?
Oh, those,
Are those?
I have not seen the ones in like the small ones that you would have in, well, I know
Electronics and stuff like
little
that.
small electronics. Apple AirTags have them in, and I have not seen anything fire caused by them. As long as those are not damaged, you know, if you stick a knife through one of them, you can, you know, probably wouldn't. It always tends to, a battery that's damaged is a lot of times
okay.
a reason for it to short out. So, you know, dropped, smashed, drove over, doing, you know, something like that. Or if you're talking about the big ones in a vehicle, in a wreck or something like that. Yeah, this year it's sort of the slogan is charge into fire safety. Charging batteries, there's an increase, of course, with more batteries in everything you have out there. So,
you know, those little AAAs, AA's, whatever, that are rechargeable. You want to be careful with those.
Those are a risk. I don't recall seeing any fires from those. We have the couple fires that we've had recently in the last few years is we've had a DeWalt battery, the ones that you're on your drill or screwdriver that you use, and we've had one of those short out and start on fire. And then lawnmower battery, electric lawnmower. So those you got to be careful.
Now,
but the good rule of thumb is if you're charging a rechargeable battery, don't leave it plugged in after it's charged.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you, because you mentioned the drills and stuff like that. I had read where occasionally, if you forget to leave it hooked up and charging for several days, that it can.
Yeah, it is. It's rare, but it is. If it's still on the charger and charging, they can malfunction occasionally. And the chances of them when they're not on the charger of malfunctioning, as long as they're not damaged, is very, very low. So, but yeah, charging the batteries, and because everybody's got a phone and phone chargers, and some of those aftermarket chargers, you have to be careful with them. Some of that aftermarket
they're not
stuff.
made. Some of them are not made here.
I know the iPhone brand or the brand name chargers may cost you more, but there is a reason. Those are higher quality than the little Chinese.
So they would be less likely to malfunction.
Yes, that is correct. So,
had any boats in the water?
We have. Let's see. No, we've not had. We had one that this last weekend that was was stranded. Motor quit on them in the lake down there. But it was not a complicated. We didn't have anyone sink lately, so
Went and got them, right?
Yep. And of course, the summer, you know, here in Hardin County and Pickwick Lake, the summer's about over. So we still got a little heat out here, but it's nice, cool mornings.
Now, have you got your yacht moved up to?
Yeah.
On for one last ride, or?
Well, if you tell me where I can find it,
you can find your yacht.
We'll move it up here too.
You guys, if y'all know where, you don't think Brother Short has borrowed your yacht and gone for a ride?
I doubt it.
What else have you got scheduled for?
But we have, we talked about the Fire Prevention Week coming up. Of course, in October 15th, the Tennessee Division of Forestry starts requiring anybody that does outdoor burning have a permit. So remember, after October 15th, you have to have a permit to burn outside, and that's anything outside the city of Savannah. If you're inside the city of Savannah, of course, you have to always get a permit from the city.
So is that year round?
That is year round. The city is year round. To burn leaves. Of course, that is only to burn leaves, brush, or vegetative material, and it is not to burn trash or anything like that, because that is always illegal. That's illegal year round.
That's what those cans sitting on the side of the road are for, I think.
Yeah, they're and the convenience centers where you take your trash. There's Carly Atkins says good morning. Good morning, Carly. But yeah, we have let's see. So we talked about the fire prevention, the permits coming up. Of course, and you can get your permits. You can call that 888 number, or you can go to burnsafetn.org. Always just Google BurnSafeTN, and you can find a spot to get online permits. We have our training weekend. It's about a month out, November 1st and 2nd. We usually have about 300 firefighters that come in from across the state to do training.
Where are you going to do this?
We do that at the high school in several different locations, but the main one is at the high school. We do have our volunteers. We do a little program for them each year. October the 18th, we're cooking breakfast for our volunteers.
Outstanding,
For our we call it the Firefighter Appreciation Day for our career staff. Puts on and gets them, and we do the Firefighter of the Year award and stuff like that. So it's interesting way to tell the volunteers thank you. So October is always a busy month for us, and but we're glad we always we hope we're not busy on calls, but we're doing everything else. And and I think that's about it. I think I'll have to get Lorraine to come up here. She just finished her Master Public Information Officer class, so she knows how to really put this together. I have to tell her that we
need her to come in and
practice
and
her
learn us what she was taught.
Practice her public information officer, but she does a really good job. That she's our public information officer for the Hardin County and for emergency management.
And in the wintertime, well, now you do it too, though. You both go out when
we do check when there's snow or there's travel,
measuring stick and all that sort of stuff.
When there's travel advisories or something. So
and that is really good too.
And of course, just on the EMA side of things, the fall, November starts our tornado season again. So it's sort of the fall and the spring is the sort of two peaks of the tornado risk in our area.
Now, you're talking about it still seems strange to me, November and tornadoes. I don't remember when I was growing up that you had tornado, and I hear people talk about it, the older people.
November,
that the
December
time has shifted somewhat, and it's earlier.
You can see them all. You can see tornadoes all year round, but September, October, August, September, and October are very rare, even through July. So the tornado season goes from the fall and the winter. You can have them. Of course, we've had some here in January. Of course, the big one we had back in 2008 was in February, February the 8th. Of 2008.
Almost 20 years ago already.
Almost. And then Jackson has had some major tornadoes. I know I was up there when I worked up there in December. I had some in December and January. So.
Well, anything else, Melvin, that you want to pass on to our wonderful community?
We do. One thing, we having a softball tournament going on. The October 18th it's called the Battle of the Badges. If you want to come out and watch some, I don't know if you can call it good softball playing, but it's going to be softball playing anyhow.
Okay, now
that's out at the Four Fields, and it's a fundraiser for Carl Perkins Center. So October the 18th, we're going to start, I think, about 9 o'clock and go all day.
Now, what position do you play?
So wherever they put me. So I'm one of those that I'm a utility player. That's what it is.
Just wherever. You can play third or you can play the outfield. Right now.
Mostly the best places where the ball's, where there's the least activity.
Now, does the Hardin County Sheriff participate in that himself? Does he play ball?
I have not seen that he's been playing.
Maybe he's the manager. I don't know.
He might be the coach. So I know the police department is going to have a team. The EMS, the City Fire, County Fire. So we're going to have several teams out there.
And that date again is
October 18th out at the Four Fields here.
And that is a Saturday. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Melvin, appreciate you coming in. Always do.
Well, thank you.
And
So we do. Just remember, stay safe. If you need smoke alarms, give us a call. We're always still got plenty of smoke alarms,
Okay.
and we are getting an order of carbon monoxide alarms. So
now you've not done this before.
no, we have not done that before.
Okay.
I forgot that, but
Yeah.
we've put in an order, and they're supposed to send us some carbon monoxide alarms.
Okay, so you're looking at
So,
a receivable date of
Give us a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Call us if you need a carbon monoxide alarm.
Yeah.
We'll have a limited supply of those.
Okay, all right.
But we can we have basically an unlimited supply of smoke alarms, so we can fix you up.
Melvin, thank you, sir.
Thank you very
Melvin
much.
Martin, Hardin County Fire Chief. Look forward to him coming back in, and you can catch Melvin on Facebook, or you can catch him now on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
K93 WKWX.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Wyford Realty Savannah has you covered. They'll get your house on the
that,
market at a
and
fair
how do I
price
end
in no
on
time, or
YouTube?
get
I
you
don't know. It
lounging in the
says
home
we've
of
been
your
live.
dreams in a flash. So no matter where you are on your home journey, give Wyford
I
Realty
guess
a
we
call
click
at
the X. Let's try that.
731-925-4443
Are you sure you want to
get you
stop
started.